Holy shit, bro. This tunnel is so scary. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to my video. Hope y'all having an amazing day as usual. I'm back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're gonna be taking a tour, a little documentary of one of the neighborhoods I've lived in, and an area that I've spent a lot of time in. This general area of Montclair. Going to be taking a tour before in today's video. Make sure to click the like button, click the subscribe button, and always comment down below. It really helps out with the video. So, all right, let's get into it. All right, we're here right now at Woodman Field right now. This is the lacrosse and soccer field here for Montclair High School. This is also where a lot of graduations happen. This is where 5th grade graduations happen, as well as 8th grade graduations. So elementary and middle school graduations happen here, but then I think the high school kids graduate in that, like, I don't know what that area is called. I'm gonna show y'all later, but yeah. All right, this right here is Woodman Field. I think that's Fortunato Field. I don't know. Maybe somebody here can help me in the comments down below. So back when I was in 6th grade, all right, Renaissance Middle School, which is down the street, which is where I went to in 6th grade, and then they moved me to Buzz. When I was here in 6th grade, someday the school was really small, so we had to do a lot of activities outside of the school. So we would come over here. We had a gym, but if we wanted to work out, we would come into this building right here, and they had sports equipment, so, and like exercising equipment, so we'd be able to exercise. It was basically like a gym. So I can't get in, but this here is Woodman Field. This is the football field. I say the most popular sports in Montclair are football and lacrosse, but also another popular sport is I think track and field is popular in Montclair. Soccer is definitely, and surprisingly rowing is, which makes no sense to me because it is a really hard sport. I mean, rowing is hard. It exercises a lot of the muscles in your body, but it also is like super hard, and you're pulling the erg, or if you're actually on the water, you're paddling a boat, and it's super heavy, super tiring. And then plus the clothes they wear when they're out on the water is just the worst. I don't know how anyone can actually do rowing and enjoy it. All right, so we're in front of a very notable location right here. This is Ruthie's. All right, this is one of the most famous barbecue restaurants, if not the most famous barbecue restaurant in Montclair. Right now they have live music since it's a little bit warmer today. They have barbecue and pizza, and their food is delicious. And they have blues. They usually have blues and country live music. It's really awesome. All right, the rest of this street, this is the rest of 4th Street right here. Not much to really see on this block, so we're gonna head down towards Renaissance Middle School, which is where I went to in 6th grade. And even though I was only there for about a year, yeah, I was only there for a year, but that school really had some good memories. A lot of good memories were made at that school, and if I had the chance, I would go back any day. This is the basketball court I always play at. Every time me and my brother play basketball, we always go over there. So they just recently put this caution tape here. They didn't have this before, so that's a little bit different. But yeah, the fence must have broken like a storm or something, so they had the precaution tape there. And right here, this used to be a tennis court, but this got turned into a skate park, which is super dope. So I'll be explaining that in a minute. So this is a skate park. I know it doesn't look like a great skate park. It really isn't to me. I've seen much better skate parks, but this is the Montclair skate park, which was recently put in, I think over the pandemic. They, for years, and I used to have a scooter, so I used to, go to skate parks. I went to Bloomfield, Patterson. Those were the 2 skate parks I went to the most. And everyone was like, every other town has a skate park but Montclair. This right here is Renaissance Middle School. This is where I went to school in 6th grade. I'm going to show y'all. I can't obviously go inside the building because the doors are locked and that's trespassing, but this is where we would hang out. This is the doors. This is where we would all hang out in the morning, right before school started. Before they, that's when we would wait for them to open up the doors so we could go back inside. I would hang out. Normally I would just listen to music, kind of just walk around. But yeah. Then there's also, guys, there's some water leaking here. No, not leaking, but there's just like a pipe that's just pouring out water like that. Wonder why. So this is one of the tiniest schools in Montclair. Definitely the tiniest middle school out of the 3 in Montclair. So this is where we would play basketball at recess. Wasn't much, but surprisingly, even though we had this really, really nice park with a great basketball court, we weren't able to use it for recess. So we would have to use these crappy basketball courts and this crappy black top. That up there is the gym right there. That's where we would also have lunch as well. Now, I don't usually have school lunch. Normally, I make a lunch before school. But I'm telling you, the school lunch at this school was better than what we got at Buzz now. The school lunch at Buzz is just nasty. Like, the school lunch here was actually good. Like, it wasn't great, school lunch. But it was somewhat decent, Like, we had, the chicken sandwiches were good. The hot dogs were good. I think the pizza here was good, but I don't usually have school lunch pizza. Then they had a lot of snacks as well. So it was just really, really much better school lunches than pretty much anywhere else in Montclair, which is good. And what's even funnier is that I can tell you where every like teacher's room was that I had. So the school has 3 floors, 1, 2, 3. That's where the 7th graders were. The 6th graders were on the middle floor, and then the 8th graders were down there. That's probably still how it is now. This right here was Miss Stafford's room. She was my favorite, man. Miss Stafford. She was so nice. I saw her at Buzz a couple weeks ago, and I was like so happy. I was thrilled to see her. But yeah, she was a study skills teacher, but now she's a special education supervisor, so she's kind of moving on up. This right here was Mr. Smith's science room. I never really liked science, but he was actually a pretty cool science teacher. I think he's retiring though. Not 100% sure, but I think he's retiring. This building here is where the main office is. And then this right here was Miss Jordan's ELA class, which is language arts. Miss Jordan, she was very, very nice. She was a very calm and peaceful, really, really nice person. Just a really down-to-earth teacher. I'm telling you, the memories at this school were amazing, and I really, really miss Renaissance. I wish I would have stayed there, but the school district wanted to place me into Buzz. Even the teachers here were just more down-to-earth. They weren't as strict. The school lunch was better. We had more school programs and stuff like field trips and stuff. Just overall, it was a much better school. It was small, yeah, but it was still pretty dope. All right, we're at the intersection of Chestnut Street and North Fullerton Street right now. Now, as you can see, this intersection right here is it's pretty quiet right now. Little to no traffic, but during a school day, like the morning when people are dropping off their kids at school, when the buses are right here, this intersection and this intersection right here, because you have all the high school kids, the middle school kids, people just trying to get to work, city employees, because right there is the sanitation department, so you have garbage trucks coming by. Just everything was at this intersection. This intersection would get so clustered. I remember, there would just be cars lining up. It's crazy here in the morning, but right now, as you can see, there's barely any traffic. There's none, actually. So this river right here is called the Second River. What's funny about that is there's actually a third river. Literally. A lot of the rivers, and I don't know why the rivers around here are named after numbers, but this right here is the freshman building. I don't know anything about the freshman building. All I know is that that's the building I'll be in next school year. So, and this is like probably like a place a lot of people hang out after school. And this is just a beautiful little stream. It almost has like kind of like a canal feel to it because it just flows through the middle of this area here, this green space. And across the street is the Montclair High School auditorium. This is where my 6th grade dance was. I had a dance performance there. I did not pick dance this year though at Montclair High School because dance at the high school is a little bit more intense than it was in middle and elementary school, so just a little different. So this is the main part of the high school. So this is where the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors are, and this is just the freshman building. So this right here, I don't know what the high schoolers refer to this area as. I just call it the alumni area. This is where part of the graduation goes on, but the high school graduation is much more serious than that. They basically get on a bunch of buses. You'll have like police, motorcycles, some of the fire trucks come through, and it's basically just like a parade for graduating high school students. It's called, I think it's called the Montclair Graduation Parade or something like that, or Project Graduation. You know what's really crazy is there's a really crazy story at Montclair High School. So a few years ago, I think it was 2018, this is the first time in my life I've ever heard of stairs collapsing. A staircase at the Montclair High School literally collapsed, you guys. That is crazy. I don't know how that happened, but Montclair High School is very old. So and not well kept. It looks pretty nice from the outside, but on the inside it's not very well kept. At least that's what I've heard. There's a shirt right there. But anyways, yeah. This tunnel's even more creepy. Look. I think it opens up though. Well, I'm gonna find out where that leads to. But the water, surprisingly, is pretty deep. I'm just worried that there's a lot of spiders down here and that we might run into some weirdo. All right, back to reality, you guys. So, as you can see, I'm right by the basketball court, and yeah, something I forgot to tell you guys was me and my brother always play basketball at this basketball court, and I like to be the Knicks because I'm a big New York Knicks fan. He is always either the 76ers, the Bulls, or the Nets. Me and him are totally different when it comes to our favorite basketball teams. Although I do like the Bulls, but anyways, he always winds up beating me. Like I'll be winning in the beginning and doing good, and then by like the second quarter, I clock out and I'm like just tired. Same thing in the third, and then in the fourth, usually I built up enough energy to try and make a comeback. But last game he beat me 80-89. So, and one time he crushed me as well. So, yeah, it's not that I'm bad at basketball. He's just a lot more athletic than I am. But we're doing takeout from Ruthie's tonight, so I'm probably gonna make it back home. All right, so like I said, I'll probably be going home. I think normally I get brisket Normally I get brisket when we go to Ruthie's, but today I think I'm gonna go for their pulled pork and some mac and cheese. So yeah, it's gonna be super lit. You already know, like whenever my dad says that we're doing takeout from Ruthie's or we're going to Ruthie's, sometimes we do takeout, sometimes we eat there, but anytime he says that, you already know it's gonna be a lit night when you have Ruthie's barbecue. Their barbecue is so good, I'm telling you guys. I'd love to go in there. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. I'm gonna actually show you guys Walnut Street before I go home. Currently I'm walking down Forest Street, but I just want to show you guys Walnut Street because it's a really cool street. All right, we're heading down Forest Street, and we're about to walk by a very, very notable location, which is Label Street. Label Street has Montclair Bread Company, and they got Egan's. Well, Egan's I think is on Walnut Street, but the back of the restaurant is on Label Street. So this is Montclair Bread Company right here. So they're closed right now, as you can see. There's no one there, but they got donuts in the morning, like hot coffee. It's really, really a nice place to go. They have really, really nice donuts. They're very thick, though. They're really thick donuts, but they're actually pretty good. I don't know what this place is right here. I honestly don't know. I think I know it used to be a fish place. Like they used to have like fried fish that you could get, but no longer. But yeah, Montclair Bread Company is a very, very popular spot. Cool place to go. This right here is the Human Needs Food Pantry, aka Tony's Kitchen, which is a place where people donate food to the less fortunate people in the area, and it's a good place to go if you are interested in volunteering. All right, this is Egan's, guys. This is one of the most poppin', most fun, I don't know about fun, but a really, really nice place to go. It's a really, really nice Irish pub. I'll probably walk in it and show you guys what it looks like, but I'm gonna have to probably get out really soon because I'm not a customer here. But I'm gonna show you guys. As you can see, they got a lot of outdoor seating available. So this abandoned building right here used to be called Trumpets. It was a jazz restaurant. It was kind of like one of the only clubs we had in Montclair, but they shut down, I guess, over the pandemic. They probably weren't making enough money, and I've heard that their food is I heard that their food when they were open was not that good, but yeah, bit of an eyesore. It's kind of sad that place closed. Never had the chance to actually go there. But one thing I did know is that they had jazz music there, a lot of jazz music. So they'd have live music concerts and stuff like that. I just never had the chance to go there. Now we're on Greenwood Avenue, and something I forgot to mention is Montclair is a very big commuter town. A lot of people commute into New York for work. And as a result, that's why there's so many train stations in Montclair. There's a temple right there. Trinity Temple, Church of God in Christ. Not a temple, it's a church. My bad. As you can see, they got a service going on there. Look like a night worship. And it's also Good Friday, so that could be the reason why there's a service this late. But this is the bus terminal here in Montclair. This is where the bus depot is. So this is where basically all the commuter buses go in Montclair. There's some older ones over here, right across the street here. There's some older ones right here, as you can see. Here's one of the 6 train stations in Montclair, Walnut Street Station. This is, I would say one of my favorite stations in Montclair. I'd say Bay Street's my favorite because it's definitely the newest one. And I'd say Mountain Avenue is my least favorite because who actually uses Mountain Avenue? Not many people do. So down there is Grove Street, which is one of the main streets in Montclair. Most of it's residential, but they do have a little area with some stores. They have the Grove Pharmacy, which is one of the only local pharmacies in the area. And they also have Panzano's Pizza, which is a good pizza spot. And they even have a Haitian restaurant there. Yes, you heard that right, a Haitian restaurant. It's called Savor Creole, or Savor Creole. Never had it. Do y'all want to hear my Haitian? My French? Bonjour, madame. Bonsoir. Bonjour. Bonsoir means good evening. I don't know much French. I know a lot more Spanish than I do French. Bonsoir, madame. Okay, I say bonsoir. Bonjour, madame. Bonsoir. How do you say welcome to in French? I don't know. But then I think that's how Haitians will pronounce savoir Creole. It's savoir Creole. It's Haiti. Bonjour. Now I'm gonna try to name some of the neighborhoods in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Boudon, Pétionville, Delmas, Canapé Verte, Woodfouet. Those are just some of the neighborhoods in Port-au-Prince. Belleville. So that was the documentary of the part of Montclair that I spent a lot of time in and currently live in. Now I gotta go home and enjoy some Ruthies, but that's gonna be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless everyone.